Oh, these seats! Look at these seats! Oh, they're beautiful. Beautiful. This is posh for me, honestly. Morning all, welcome back to the channel. You can join me today as we're at Prezeeve to pick up my Audi that we won recently at the auction. We won an Audi that day and a Fiat. You can check out the video in the link description or on the end screen. So I've just come and arrived, got all the paperwork here, and we're going to get it out. So let's go and see if we can find my beautiful Audi A3 S-Line. I think I can see it, there it is. First thing, central locking work. Yes, it does. Now those of you who saw this on the latest auction trip, it's quite a nice thing. I was really keen to buy this because it's just a nice car. I mean, it's quite an old car in a 58, but it is a facelift. S-Line model as well, the one you want. It's a 1.6 petrol, which is quite, I mean, you don't see many 1.6 petrols. Most of them are diesels. And, you know, obviously most people prefer a diesel, but a nice little petrol. I thought it'd be different, you know. And it's Euro compliant as well, isn't it? It's ULEZ compliant. Anyway, let's say it's a very clean car. We've already walked around it. Quick look inside. Just to quickly show you again, remind you. A couple of little minor marks on it, but they always look worse when they come out that well. It's fading already. They always look worse in daylight than they do in the auction hall. But a good buff, and that car will look superb. Black always comes up well with a nice buff. So we can make that into a car. Bit of mud here and there, but overall not too bad. Usually rust on the wings and go a bit crusty, but they're alright. 5-door one, again, is that better than a 3-door in these? In S-Line, I suppose most people would maybe prefer a 3-door. I don't think it makes much difference, to be honest. It's a nice little car. It's different to a Focus anyway, which is the sort of stuff I usually sort of buy, that type of things. I always get told I don't buy enough German stuff. There is good reason for that. Oh, that's a shame. Why have I not noticed that? I suppose I'm looking for the window at the auction. I've not really paid attention to that. I could probably get another one of these covers online. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, just not worry about trim bits. We can sort them out. Let's see about the engine itself. Oh, it's got that Audi smell. Oh, these seats! Look at these seats! Oh, they're beautiful, beautiful. This is posh for me, honestly. Oh my word, it's looking good. This. Look at the petrol. Nearly half a tank. Fired into life, no issues. Service due, I can live with that. Stereo, working. The CD, no. Radio working at least. Yeah, we've got long wave, so we can get the shipping forecast. Yeah, we've got a radio. Right, that's good. Some of these can pack up and they're quite expensive to sort out. Get the heaters on. Glove box is broken. Now, have to have a look at that. Big old hefty glove box, that. So there's a few little bits we need to address. The battery tray on the floor there. So I'm wondering if they've had to jump start this at some point. So definitely bring the jump pack back. We've got an airbag light on, which is not really bothered about, to be honest. It's probably just something simple. Usually can be like a piece of wire under the squib here on the ring usually, or sometimes it's the seat underneath. It's bad about it. We can sort that out. That's not really a problem. It's mainly making sure it runs and drives right. That's what you'll be most concerned with a car like this. I'll tell you what I have just noticed, and in saying that, I noticed it last night on the internet when I was looking at the catalogue. The seats in the back are not quite right with these trim bits. See how these have been? See, they've been attached there. They've both come off. There must be a problem with these type of leather seats they use. The rest of the seats in the back, other than what, clean, are all right. But it's all there. It's not broken. It's just the glue's come off. It just wants reattaching. Both of them is a bit strange, but that's again straightforward fix. Take that any day over the usual faults you expect to see. Let's just pull it out a little bit. I don't want to pull it on the front and try and talk about it there because you won't be able to hear me with all the traffic. I'll just pull it out of the way so I can get around it. In gear, it's alright. First gear, setting off alright. It's eager. Handbrake's holding. Let's pop the bonnet. There we go. a 1.6 petrol engine. You will see it in loads of Golfs and Seats and stuff, and Audis over this sort of era. Not a bad little engine really. The early ones, see the odd one with a burnt out valves, they were quite common. I'm not sure it was this model or the previous engine they used, but around them sort of era, you know, 04, 05s, we used to come across a lot of them. So I'm not sure they improved these engines, but I mean, they're not disastrous, don't get me wrong. They're actually quite a decent engine. I've seen these come in to test with 150, 60 foul up and no problem at all. So we've got fresh coolant in there as well. Got a battery on it recently, lay-on battery, Euro car part special, which are pretty shocking to be honest, but we'll keep an eye on that because someone's had the cover off and whether they just can't be bothered to put it back on or there is a problem with the battery. But it did start up, so we need to attend to those seats. Caps opening, boots opening. It's not bad this. It's actually alright. Wait up, bit of crap in the boot. Dry though, space saver in there with a toolkit. For 2100 quid, I'm happy with that. I usually don't get anywhere near on stuff like this, so I am quite surprised that I got this on the day, because I mean it wasn't an easy day to buy cars. I was struggling to be honest, and I just managed to sneak this one in, and for whatever reason, maybe people's preference is the diesel, maybe the other lads who buy this stuff know these are struggle to sell these and they're not as quick as the diesels, and maybe I've got that to learn. I don't know, we'll see. I think this will sell. I think we'll have a buy for this if we can get it right and get those few bits sorted. Anyway, we'll pull it out the gate. I mean, this is only at slow speed, but we've got no knocks or bangs, so we're going over the potholes and everything seems nice and quiet. Yeah. Yes. Hit them potholes there and no noises. Going to second nice, the clutch is nice. Got a little bit of a flat spot here now. We can just it's pulling off fine. I think this is going to be an alright car, you know. Right, I've parked it up. Just been up the road in it and back, and it's absolutely superb. Sorry I didn't take it on the journey. I forgot I put my cradle on, so I couldn't film. But anyway, it's driving perfect. Quick look at the old service buff. We've got quite a bit here. We've got some crucial things. We've got some stamps here. Some in the book, and then some loose paper stamps, invoices. So we've got stamp there for we've got low mileage there, 32, 39, some early ones as well. And the some early ones as well. We've got 59, 76. We've got one there for, that is for a cam belt and a service done in 2018 at 67. So it's not due a belt yet for another 20 odd foul, so that's good. Obviously we'll check it anyway to make sure it's not hanging or anything, but it should still be okay. If need be, we'll place it. We've got a service there in 21 as well. That's at 83. It's on 100 now dead, so can't see anything else service wise. I don't think there's any services, bit of other bits there, but nothing. So it's due a service. So if we do that stamp on it, if we do that service and stamp it, pretty much they're up to date. It's probably slightly over to be honest, but we'll do a full service on it. Logbook, we don't need to see that. It's got actually keepers. I'll just let you know how many keepers he's got. 2 former keepers, so I'm happy with that. We've got a spare key as well. It feels like a fob key as well, which is good news. We've got the back as well with all the manuals in. It's all right for an old car, 58 plate. I'm quite chuffed with it, to be honest. Show you the invoice. Fee-wise, so this cost us £2,125 out the door. So we've paid about 200 quid and a bit on top of the fees. Fees are about 200 quid, give or take a tenner. And then we've got the there's a buyer's report on there which you have to pay for, which is this AA report here, which basically the AA man on site basically has a quick look through the car, sees any lights on the dash, first and reverse sort of checking the gears, anything noises, anything like that, anything obvious they tick down. It's not, don't hang on them reports, because trust me, too many traders do, and they kick off them when they go down the road and realise it's boiling over or something. It's just a light-hearted check. They're quite controversial, these checks, but they do give you a guide. In essence, really, I'd probably just prefer not to pay the check and just take my own risk. But I suppose I get it on more expensive vehicles why you'd want that sort of guidance really, and sort of safety and sort of front to fall back on. But anyway, it's got a green report. It seems to be driving all right. I'm happy. They said it was about 40 quid, that report on top. Sorry, no, £9, sorry, it was, that report. So it's not a dear report, this one. This, because it's the age of the car, it's only a light report, it's only basic checks. It was 9 quid, so I ain't going to moor about 9 quid. So when they're like 40 or 50 quid, you get a little bit peed about them. Anyway, so I'm really pleased with the Audi. I'm going to get this back now. We're going to get it on sale, get it in the workshop. We've got a few things to address. We need to fix that glove box for one. The back of these seats we need to fix. We'll have a look at fixing this door card as well, so we can do something with that. Just little trim bits, really, a service, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. There's nothing really screaming out that is going to need a lot of attention. A good buff over with the mop as well, and I think we'll have a decent little car. And if we can keep that prep bill down, it means as well that we can keep the retail price down. The retail on this guy was about £4 grand, which does seem quite expensive, but I think that might be a little bit too much, but I think we could be somewhere towards sort of £3,600–3,700 mark, maybe a bit less than that. We'll see what the prep side is. We'll go on Auto Trader, we'll have a quick look as well and compare, see what else is selling in the area. So let me know your thoughts on this Audi A3 S-Line. Do you think I've overpaid for it? What do you think it's worth? Would you have bought it? Have you ever owned one before? What's your experiences with them? So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the channel to make sure you get my latest content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.